Hello folks, I am here to talk about this incredible Carnage figure that I came across on Etsy the other week, and I had to have it and make it part of the Chaos collection. I know it looks pretty bad now, but that's because it has rubber bands all over it holding it together. I haven't glued it together yet, just wanted to see what it looks like when it's assembled. So let's start off with the buying experience and the shipping. I don't want to forget that. Normally I save that for a little later, but let's talk about that first. I contacted the seller and asked him some questions about the figure, and he answered right away. So that's always a good sign for me when somebody answers you within a short period of time and you don't have to wait around days to get a response from someone. There was great communication throughout the process. He sent me pictures as progress went along with the 3D print, which was good. It's nice to see how these things come together. The shipping was a mess, but that's not due to the seller. It was because of the USPS, and that's a whole nother video. If you're interested in that, you can go and check that out. It should have taken it maybe a day or two to get here. It took it like 4 days. I can't remember, but it was too much time. Anyway, separate video. Let's see, and shipping. Let's talk about shipping. The item was packaged well. Each piece was wrapped in bubble wrap. As you can see. And it got here undamaged, and that's due to the box. The box had some minor damage, but it did what it was supposed to. It protected the contents, and that's what a box is supposed to do. So that was great. Now let's talk about the figure. And while I'm waiting for him to turn back around so I can pause him, these are, hold on, he's coming around now. That's it right there. That's the money shot. These are tendrils. Well, actually, this tendril I will not be using, and I'll tell you why in a moment. And this one, this goes somewhere on the back side of it. Let's talk about, okay, let's get some measurements here. All right, ease. Okay, there we go. Standing about, oh man, I guess the head is about 11 inches tall. And if you take the back or that shoulder or that arm into consideration, it's maybe 11 and a half, maybe 12 if you include that tendril right there. So pretty tall statue. Now, the one thing I did not ask, and normally I'll ask this question before I order something, I did not ask the seller the height of the base, because I always want to know how high the actual figure is, because this base is about, hold on, let's do it this way, make it easy on me. This base is about 4 inches, let's call it 4.5 to 5 inches tall, right there at his foot. And the reason I did not ask about the height of this base is because once I saw the figure, I knew I had to have it regardless of the height of the figure. I had never seen this model or 3D print. I had never seen this one before. I've seen a lot of other ones, and so I had to add this one to the collection. Let's see, what next? All right, parts. There are so many parts, folks. I cannot remember all of them, but I'll try to point them out as this turns around. And let's start with the front. This part here, this tendril, or I should say this symbiote, since it's not really a tendril coming from his body, but that one part right there And of course the base is 2 parts, 1 and 2. You can see the seam line right here. That's 1 tendril, or some symbiote right there. His arm is 1 part. All of these tendrils up here are separate parts. There's another arm, then you have the torso, the head, and then the 2 legs. All right, let's spin him around a little bit. I'm trying to keep everything in frame as I move around and point out all of this stuff. And I apologize if I get out of frame from time to time. But I got to tell you folks, I'm really excited about this statue. Can't wait to get started on it. This is going to be fun, and this is going to be a long-term project right here, because I'm going to have to go really slow on this one so I don't mess it up. All right, I think I pointed this tendril out. I'm not sure, but there's another part. There's another tendril right there. I pointed those out already. Let me see. Here's another tendril, and this is where the tendril in the bag, it goes here, but it's so big and it kind of curls around toward this way. And as a matter of fact, I think it curls around and comes up into contact with this one. And that's just too much going on. It would look kind of crowded to me if I have all these tendrils over here. It'd be too much, so I'm not going to use it. I'll probably just put some epoxy over this hole right here. Let me see. So, yep, that. Did I miss any? Okay, that's another part right there, that tendril. And the small tendril in the bag, it goes right here. And I think that's about it, folks. So it's a whole lot of parts to this. This thing looks great. And I'm thinking this is smoke, probably from some debris or rubble that just fell down. And that's going to be the fun part. There's so much I can do with this base here. It's not just the basic brick and stone base. It's got all these other elements in it. So it's going to be fun trying to figure all this out and paint the stuff. All right, let's spin them around some more. Man, this thing looks great from any angle. Look at that. Man, look at that. I don't know who created this, but they did a great job on it. All right, that might be the thumbnail right there. Look at that shot. Yeah, that'll be my before. And once I finish, I'll have an after shot from right there at that angle. And that's cool. All right, this video is getting kind of long, so let's wrap it up. I think I've addressed everything. But again, folks, this seller, I buy most of my stuff through eBay, but this seller is on Etsy. If you're interested in his information, I will have it in the description box. And let me tell you, if you want a great experience, a great 3D model, you should check this guy out. He's located in Georgia, and yeah, he's great. So just, yeah, check him out, folks. And I'm going to stop right here because I could just go on and on talking about this. I may just get started on this right away because I'm so anxious to get my hands on it and do something with it. All right, that's it. Thanks for watching. Thanks for supporting the channel. And please subscribe if you haven't done so. If you are interested in models and you are interested in model repair, painting, please come back, stay tuned, and check me out. I am new to statue repair and new to painting. I'm no expert, but you can come and watch me and learn as I learn, because that's what I'm doing. All right, thanks again. Bye.